Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, per subscriber request, got some messages on Twitter, or X, as you know it now, about some Ethereum, right? You kind of watched the videos, you heard about, Bitcoin dominance falling, Ethereum possibly going up first, then altcoins. So we're going to get into it. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I appreciate it. Hey, make sure you stick around to the very end. I'm going to be going over Ethereum dominance, translating that into stablecoin dominance, Bitcoin dominance, and kind of where we're going right here with the next move. So Ethereum here, I mean, this thing looks beautiful overall, right? You have that like cup and handle pattern, right? Cup and handle came down, cup, handle, moved out, back testing, honestly back testing the handle. And I think we're getting ready for some continuation. Right? If we're being honest, you got like your 1, 2, you got your 3, you got your 4, you got your 5. Okay, so you got 5 waves up. So that's like your first wave. This is a complex correction. I think you got your A, B, C. Okay, A, B, C. The C, yes, I know it's not completely done, right? You could have like your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have another low, and that's what we're gonna try to track right now and see what we got. But as of right now, you got a 1, you got a 2. We're looking for a 3-wave move to the upside. So let's get into it, okay? Prices for the downside. Let's take this overall range for retracement from the low all the way up to the high. That 382. All right, as long as we're staying above that 382, 3600. I mean, that 618 is at 2700 range. I just don't see it, but it could happen, right? Could happen. We can throw this all the way back down there. Could happen. Shoot, let me, boom. Okay, good to go. So that's that. In terms of up to the upside, let's take this range, right? This low to this high, up through here, this range now. Okay, now we need to get above this 382. We're already above the 618. Cool. So we got above the first level, right? We need to get above the second level. And in terms of where we can go, right? Where we can go, I do want to look and see. Right, from a low to a high, back down to a low. 236 right there. That 382 is right there. I'm going to add one more. I would like to get above this. Right, that 382. Got to get above that 382. Like these need to move now. These need to move now because of what happened. Let's go through here. I do want to make sure that 618 is hit, but it is a target. I mean, primary targets are going to be up through here. This 1618, 9,000 to 8,000. Right. And then targets in through here, right? This 786. That's another one. Right. Boom. I'll mark that green because that's still pretty. That's pretty significant, right? Straight up, that's pretty significant. And then we'll have this 618 right there. Okay, so we got some levels to the upside, right? Levels to the upside, that $9,000 range. Levels to the downside, pardon me, that's the $2,700 range. And we just got this in-between zone. We got this in-between zone, right? In-between zone. I want to see if that 57, do any of these match up to all-time highs? That 48.79, wow, that actually tips it perfectly. Wow. Not perfectly, this was, I mean, this high was 48.67. What is this, 48.79, so what, $12 off? I don't know, you ask me, that's pretty damn good. That's why you like and subscribe to the channel, right? So that's going to be huge. That 48.79 is going to be very big. This 1-2 setup is looking beautiful though. I do like this. People are gonna say, oh, you know, you're in your fourth wave move to the downside, blah 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 blah. Hey, you could be right. You could be right. Do I think so? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think, right, you could oscillate down, and people are going to start to short. Guess where people are going to short? They're going to short right up through here. People are shorting. And what are they going to do? They're probably going to short right here too. Okay? What's going to happen is you're going to come down, right? You're going to have your 1-2 set up, and then you're going to freaking go. And everybody down through here that's shorting is going to revenge trade. And they're not the ones that are the most going to be devastated. The people who were bullish this whole time, throughout months and months and months, and they became bearish at the very end. They became bearish at $3,600. When, you know, you could have, I mean, you could have been, if, I mean, you're bearish at $1,300. How did that work for you? Right? How did that work for you? Right? So, I do want to, right, if you're bearish at one of these areas, that's understandable, right? Depending on how you interact with it, right? You come up to here, you come up to this $4,800 range, and you wick up here, right? You come up, you wick up, close down below, and you try to come up again, and you can't get above it. Yeah, time to be bearish, right? Time to be bearish because you can't get above there. Typically, there's not such things as triple tops, but you will find resistance. And the next time you interact with it, yeah, the next time you interact with it, you'll break through. But if you come down and then you reject again, that's where you should be bearish. All right, that's where you should be bearish. So let's dive into the smaller time frames. I mean, you're right under the 50 and 100 day or 20-day EMA. Right under it. I mean, we're gonna get into Ethereum dominance, so stick around for that for sure. I think these are all different. These are all different. Let me make sure. 4062. These are different. I think 4632. Yeah, these are all the old ones. So let's do this. Haven't looked at Ethereum in weeks. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. Let's go hours, put that up there, and then hours, let's put that up there, perfecto. So we're good on the hours. Did I delete one? I did, didn't I? 48.79, there we go. Cool, and let's put this on the hourly chart. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Cool, so, right, we got some targets. I mean, that lines up with that 4 hour. That's almost exactly where you had rejected from. This area right there. You know, rejected, found support. I like it. Found support. Found support. I mean, it didn't lead to anything, but it's still an area of interest, right? Bears or bulls are fighting in that area, which is good. Which is good. This looks, I'm gonna be honest, this looks freaking bullish as heck. This looks so good right here. How you, right? You got your 1-2. I mean, did we close down below? We're gonna use this as your 1-2. Come up, back test the 20, back test this 40.62 range on the 4 hour, right? We didn't see this on the 4 hour or on the daily, and now you're getting up, right? Now you're using this as momentum to springboard up above your EMAs. Your 200 EMA is so close, right? Once Ethereum gets above this, I think it's gonna like do something like this and then go try to get above. But we'll see. Let's put the fibs on and let them talk for themselves, right? Let's let these talk for themselves. High to low. Where are we? We're right above that 618. We're right above that 618. I mean, actually, this right here, there's no way this is a fourth wave on the 4 hour, but it could be. I don't think so. It's not. I mean, yeah. Fourth wave, because you need 5 waves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, then you need an ABC. Okay, and that's your first wave. So, I mean, shoot. You could see something like that. You come back down to your 786 at 3,900. I wouldn't even want to come down that low, if I'm being honest. I would want I would want Ethereum to come up to 4,500, at least 4,500, at least. Kind of trickle up through here on your fifth wave, and then find some support at the 2, or right here at this 4,400, 43 to 4,400, somewhere where we were fighting before. Let's claim it. Let's claim it. Because if you come down here, then you run the risk of doing that. Right? These key areas you want to just stay above. This looks beautiful though. This looks Ethereum looks great right now. Ethereum looks great. You cooled off for, since Sunday, Monday, you cooled off a little bit, cooled off through here, and now you're getting ready to run again. Yeah, 45.72. I mean, that 3414 looks beautiful. Let me get rid of all these marks. That 3414, that $4,800, right? You come up, that would be so ideal. You come up like this. You know what? Hey, let's take a measurement. Let's say the fourth wave is in. Say the fourth wave is in, so you can take this low. You take this high, take this low. Where does that take us? The 1. Look at that, dude. Look at that. That's 618 measured right up. I mean, $8 off the 618. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you're subscribed to the channel. That's why you're subscribed to the channel. Huge area, right? This 618, this 4,400. I mean, it's matched now on multiple time frames for multiple things. This is a key area, this 44. So what I want for this wave, right? If this is, let's play good cop, bad cop. If this is the third wave, and we haven't finished yet, then we need to get above this. You need to get above this. Maybe find resistance at the 786, and then you get up to the 1618 of your third wave. Typically the fifth, right? The fifth wave, it's sufficient through here. Once you get to the 1, that's the minimum target. So $4,600. So you could, get up through here and find support at the 618, right? Then that would look so beautiful, right? That would look so beautiful because you would have essentially like a, you'd have a shoulder, head, right? Shoulder. Something like that. That's what you would have. You would have an inverse head and shoulders, and then you take the low to the high of the neckline. 25% from the neckline. $5,500 for, and that'll just be for your next move, the first wave of the next wave, right? So if you do that, right, you come up through here, right, oscillate down, whatever, something like that, whatever it is, it'd be your 1, 2, and it's going to be fast. It's going to be fast. It's going to be like a 1, 2, boom, and you're just going to go just like that. It's going to be, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be fast. You're not going to know what hits you. Right, something big is gearing up right now, and we're gonna go take a look at what's going on. But that's what I got for Ethereum on the just price action wise. Look at that. Subscribe to the channel, please. Look at that. I mean, this RSI we drew freaking long time ago. You're bouncing right on it. That looks so bullish. It's crazy that people are bearish right now. I don't get it. I'm trying to, let you guys know that Ethereum is getting ready to run big, ginormous. And then we got this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Ethereum's about to go crazy. I think Ethereum's about to go. I think Bitcoin dominance is about to tank. I think this is gonna be crazy. I mean, this is Ethereum dominance, right? This is Ethereum dominance. You have, I mean, the structure is beautiful. This was drawn out a while ago. You've broken out. We've broken out before, right? We've broken out before. But look how many times we've tested this, okay? We've tested it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. This thing is going to break to the upside, and people are not going to know what to do. Bitcoin maxis, I'm sorry, but you're not going to know what to do because everything's going to be better than Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin held strong over that drop, but I don't think the gains are going to be in Bitcoin. I think the gains are going to be in everything but Bitcoin. I think a lot of people took money out of Bitcoin and bought the dips of the altcoins. And when I mean people, I mean market makers, hedge funds, all the gingers with no souls that destroyed the market, CZ, all of them. Right? I mean, this is, you typically find resistance at the 200. I'm not saying that you're just going to go to Valhalla from here, but the fact that you have a 1-2 setup, I mean, this is a 1-2 right here. 1-2. You have a 3, you have a 4, you're coming up for a 5th. Right? Yeah, maybe you reject off of here and you come back down. Use it finally as support and go. Because right now there's no confirmation. Right now it's just, it's breaking out and it looks good, but it needs to have some confirmation. So let's get into it. Man, if you're an Ethereum holder, hey, please hit that like button, please subscribe, leave a comment, right? Leave a comment whether you like my Ethereum analysis or not. If I'm off, if I'm on, let me know. Let me know. So I'm gonna definitely move this red line because that is no longer gonna be. That's not red. Red is not. That's red. Those are red lines. Those are the lines we want to stay above. The green. We're looking for that green machine. In all honesty, I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna put this 4272 up here. All right, I'll put this up here too. I'm gonna act like the fourth wave is in. Right, this is just the sub count. This is not macro. This is just the micro fourth. So if we have the second wave low to the high to low, drop it low. All right. So what do we got here? That 113, not so significant. Actually, dang. Eat crow. Eat crow. Wow. I'm going to eat crow on that for sure. Wow. Very significant. Very significant. I'm eating crow on that. That is, I'll own it. If I real time like that, I just got smacked in the mouth. It said, shut up and respect me. I'm the 113. Hey, every once in a while it happens. Every once in a while that 113 comes into play. You're like, whoa, what the heck? You know, why? Okay, so we got that level. We got the 786. Got the 618. Okay. All right, so we got some levels. I'm going to take this off. So Ethereum dominance, we're looking to get above 1325 to 1336. We are above. We're above 2 levels. We're above this. We're above this. So we're targeting this. We're targeting this region. All right. I'm not saying you're just going to go straight up. You know, you can come up a little bit more, and then come down like that. Find support at the 618. Right. I mean, you can get complicated. You want to get complicated, you can get complicated for your second wave, right? You can come down. Right, it's your A, it's your B, that's your C, something like that. You can come down right here. You can have a steep A. That means you're going to come up for a B, and you can come down for your C. There's so many things that you can do. You can have a, you know, kind of a running flat A, B, C, and then go. I mean, tons of stuff, A, B, C, something like that. All right, so many different things that can happen, but this is where we're targeting. We're targeting through here, and that's going to send Bitcoin dominance to the freaking floor. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Look at Bitcoin dominance. Look at it. Look at it go. Hey, I've captured both sides, to the negative and to the positive. We're down below 59. We've completely, and these levels, ladies and gentlemen, have been on here for weeks. All right, these levels have been on here for weeks. The thesis was, you know, you come down through here, you reject this level, and then you go. All right, we got psyched out from the market makers. Market makers, you know, they like to play games. Boom, we rejected it. And what do? We just saw hires. We saw higher prices. But right now, look at this. We've come up, we've rejected. This 20 wants to come down below this 50. What I always tell people, right? What I tell people is, like this right here, This was mainly Ethereum. Ethereum correcting, mainly altcoins. Right, Ethereum will run first. So I'm thinking we're going to get an Ethereum run, going to get Ethereum correction, altcoin run. Something like that. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That aligns with that. That aligns with, you know, latest by next week. You make a decision by next week. You know, this is looking beautiful by the day. I mean, this is stablecoin dominance, right? This is inversely related. As this goes up, crypto goes down. As this goes down, crypto goes up. All right, we got faked out. Bitcoin dominance dropped down, and that was this week. We had stablecoin dominance drop down. We were looking for a clean rejection for confirmation. We were looking to come up, reject, and then come down. Something like this right here. Come up, reject, come down. Something like this. You know, come down, reject, big run. And so yeah, so we're just waiting for that. So we're not getting too excited yet, especially I mean, you saw what happened. It can happen in the blink of an eye, but we're looking for a close, rejection, altcoin season. And last one, this is stablecoin dominance plus Bitcoin dominance. This has the same time frame, about that, you know, 20th of October to 27th of October. We do have interest rate cuts around that too. It's like a 97 to 98% of an interest rate cut with, I think it's above 65% of it to be a 50 basis point cut. And then I think one is expected for December. Monetary policy is easing. The DXY is still below 1, right? It did break out. Don't get me wrong, it broke out. But it's still 1. And look at, I mean, there's still so much resistance above. Right, so you can have this cross down below. Okay, you still have a lot of things that could happen with this, but this is getting a momentary break. Right, it's getting a momentary break. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, but overall, right, this looks good. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Things look good. I'm not worried about it. Where's Ethereum dominance? Ethereum BTC. I mean, look at this. We drew this out weeks ago. I don't even know when. Weeks ago. August. I drew it out in August. Nah, maybe not August. Maybe early September. But it was around there for sure. And so you got, I mean, look, this is beautiful. This is so gorgeous. You have a cup handle back test where you lost support. Back testing it. I think next week's going to be big. I think a lot of people are missing out on this opportunity. You have your crossing to 20 is crossing above the 50. Yeah, I think this looks good, right? This looks good. And this is, none of this is technical. None of this is just using the technicals because they've been terrible, right? This is just price action, straight up price action. I mean, you got 5 waves to the upside. You got 5 waves to the upside. You got a 1, 2, you got a 3, 4, you got a 5, you got a 3-wave move to the downside. I mean, this looks great, ladies and gentlemen. We can extrapolate this. And I'll end the video after this, but I think you're gonna like this, right? We can extrapolate this, come down through here. The 618, let's put this up just a little bit, and then the 786. These are some areas that we can look to get above, but then we're looking for this 1272 to 1618. These are the things we're looking for. I mean, we haven't been this high since, when was this? July of 2021. I mean, you can reach for your 2618. I mean, honestly, the way that this looks right here, this is a V shape. What do we do? Look at this is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it looks like, and this is good for everything. You know, I don't hold Ethereum. I don't. But I'll tell you, when I see something that looks great, I'll tell you about it. I will tell you about it, and I'll say, hey, this is what it looks like we're doing. And so this is exactly what it looks like we're doing. To a smaller scale, of course, but I mean, does that not look like what we're about to do? Right? To a smaller scale, I don't think we're going to do like that. I don't think we're going up like that. Right? I don't think so. But still, it's the same concept. I can move this. Let me move this out of the way. All right, let me move this up. Same concept. All right, you come down. oscillate down, oscillate down. Have your little 1-2 set up, have your little 1-2 set up. Run up, flag out, go, go. So, hey, if you like today's video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as possible. I've tried to be as transparent, as honest as I can. Try to get into the technicals and just a little nitty-gritty of different charts that people don't go and cover, right? I'm not a clickbait guy. I'm not going to drop some clickbait stuff.